Hi, Joe Cerrone.
And Alan Rosen.
Welcome to CAD 117, Intermediate AutoCAD, in our weekly Zoom classroom meeting. Alrighty, so as we look at the calendar of events, Module 2, Part 2 is due today at 11:59. As you recall, Module 2 was orthographic drawings, front, top, and right side view, and then we created computer models of each of those parts. Module 3 goes through traditional drafting techniques, and essentially we'll be using AutoCAD as our traditional drafting technique to create this part right here. The other drawing exercises are bonus, and so we have these other projects here for this bracket, this shaft support, and this tool slide. Step by step for Module 3, how to model that is located right here. If we click on this link, we have a video demonstration of how to create the model for our metric drawing. And so we'll create the two-dimensional components, get into an isometric view, extrude those, 3D rotate them, put them on the title block, and create the viewport. Back to the home page. Remember, you can always VPN in to an Oakton computer using a Windows VPN. Here's the drawing files. This one's a bit small. There's a bigger one in the content section. Here's our lecture for Chapter 3 on traditional drafting techniques. Basically, traditional drafting techniques were basically using machine drafting setup and pencils. And then the leads that we would use would be different lead types for different line types. And we would have to do quite a bit more work on the board to be able to go through and set up our drawing techniques. But as we go through, we're able to create these same scenarios using our AutoCAD system and the scales measured within that. Units of measurements, protractors, just basic traditional tools for creating drafting projects with a pencil. Templates, when we talk about a circle template, we used to have piece of plastic with all these different size circles, and how you would go through and line up the template on your construction lines to create a nice circular shape rather than to use a compass. And then as you would draw, you would have to measure everything with a scale. Paper sizes, A size paper is 8.5 by 11, B is 11 by 17, C is 17 by 22, and then how we would orientate the front, top, and right size view. And when you worked on paper, you actually had to calculate the locations for the front, top, and right side view based on what size each one of them was. And then what you would do is you would add up like the front view and the right side view, and then you would subtract it from the size of the paper and divide that value by 3 to get the spacing between the views. And then you would pencil in the front view, top view, a miter line in the right side view. So as we go through it, we can still create these same type of drawings using AutoCAD, and we don't necessarily have to use a lettering template. If we come back and take a look at the drawings, we can go into content and module 3. And so we'll work with a metric title block to create the front, top, and right side view. Here's our lecture information. Review questions are bonus, they're not required. And then here's how to draw the the exercise in 2D. So we'll create that construction. Back to module 3. Here's our metric drawing prototype. We can download that and open it for creating our drawing. And then if we look at some of our drawings, these would be bonus. We encourage you to do them. You only need to do this drawing right here. Draw the front, top, and right side view, and then create the computer model of the part. And then if you care to do the bonus exercises, you can work on the bracket or the shaft support. More video demonstrations. And that's the same one that's in the main splash page for how to create the three-dimensional geometry. Here's the exercise, and these has some larger prints of these bonus exercises. Alrighty, so that concludes our Zoom meeting. I'm going to stop the recording and open things up for questions.